Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Sunday. I hope life is treating you well. Just struggling a bit this morning, per usual, but let's do some shuffling and see what the day has in store for us. To begin for this upcoming Sunday, the King of Cups, the Magician, as well as the Eight of Wands. It feels like this day is going to be very based around communication and getting what you want, manifesting something of importance for you. And I feel like you're being reminded in one, if not multiple ways, the possibilities are endless for you at this time and moving forward because you're doing what's right for you because it's meant to be a magical path for you. And I feel like it's a day where you're being reminded that you deserve peace, all right? Now, something you're choosing, is that going to be as peaceful as you want? Maybe not. Or it might entail certain other factors that don't feel as peaceful as you expected. But I feel like all the meanwhile, the day once again talks about a ship coming in for you. If you want it, it's yours. If you want it, it's yours. Yeah, a passionate new beginning is on the mind. And for a lot drawn to the reading, it's being sparked, okay? I'm hearing getting that yes, getting that approval, getting that door to open quite effortlessly. A sense of you having the skill set to bond, to communicate, to impress, to be likable, and therefore that door just swings on open quite nicely. This happens to me occasionally, and I feel like this will happen for you as well. There's also a sense of you needing to balance things out and the different sides of you coming into play as I'm being pushed to look at my yin and yang ring. And so I feel like your masculine side, your feminine side, and that nice combination of both being put to use, even if you don't realize it throughout the day. People see your purity is what I'm getting, and your energy is definitely helping you on more than one level throughout the day in more than one situation. But we also have justice and the World card. Absolutely amazing energy. Talking about justice coming to be for you, your world changing for the better. And you better expect for this to change you as an individual, as I struggle to speak a bit, because I really feel like this day is reminding you that you're not going to be the same type of individual, at least in certain ways, all right? It feels like you are prioritizing yourself throughout the day, and that's rewarding. And it just feels like there's a true amount of satisfaction throughout this specific Sunday and surrounding it due to you getting what you want, things happening as they're meant to. I want to say, even when it comes to guidance, and for a lot like myself, it reminds me of me moving here once again to Los Angeles. I know I keep talking about it, but it's just so fresh for me. And things feel different than they did when I was here before. And so I feel like you're being reminded and finding satisfaction and fulfillment in the fact that things are different in a positive sense than they once were. All right. What doesn't feel certain or yet figured out will fall into place as it's meant to, right? In divine timing. We need to trust that. You may be pushed to close your eyes at a certain point, whether it's a spirit saying you need to rest or something about getting a vision, seeing something, feeling something, or just needing a moment of peace, all right? It feels like you're very backed up and guided, and there is a sense of you manifesting more than you can even imagine moving forward. And so it's a day that shows you evidence that if you can manifest this, what's going to stop you from manifesting whatever else you want, need, and desire all the meanwhile? Having that magical golden touch in order to see something grow and prosper better than it has been in the recent past. You may, for a select few, okay, like myself, there's a focus on a tattoo on your arm, all right? Whether that's more the awareness of other people or spirit pushing you to think about it. The Empress card, the Devil card, and the Two of Cups. So you're connecting with somebody or thinking about the connection with somebody and beginning something new, but there are certain toxicities or difficulties, maybe bad habits that are tied into or could be tied into whatever this Empress is talking about for you. Could be a new connection, a new place to live, It could be a new position for work, something of the sort. But it feels like all the meanwhile, I'm hearing promotion for somebody. Again, you will connect, you will communicate, and you will manifest all the meanwhile. All right. 514, look up that angel number meaning. The Moon card and the Nine of Pentacles, because it feels like there's a focus on the fact that you do still have some healing to do, right? You're an emotional, independent, I'm hearing human being, a soul that needs to do what's right for them. And therefore, once you take care of certain emotions before a beginning or before something shifts in the right direction for you, you'll feel more peaceful, all right? I also feel like you're being reminded when you feel a sense of ease and comfort in a situation, if not multiple in your life, that it allows for you to sort through what needs to be healed and what needs to be attended to. But look at this. Remember we were talking about the yin and yang, the black and white, and now we have these two wolves on either side. It feels like things are not always as black and white as they seem, but the clarity shall come in as it's meant to, all right? The Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, as I am a bit thirsty, it's another day where you're being reminded to drink a lot of water to stay feeling as healthy as possible, all right? And avoid giving in to temptation, because it feels like there's going to be two different types where you will give into one, but the other one needs to be steered clear of for one, if not multiple reasons. But the Three of Wands is talking about how you're looking to the horizon, looking to the distance, and thinking about all that's about to change for you, all that's about to prosper. And it potentially could spark the thought of what you've left behind, right? But Spirit's saying we can't look back now, right? Of course, selectively, in a minimal way to learn, to remember, to gain in other ways. But let's not look back and regret. Let's look forward and realize that things are going to improve, things are going to change, and things are going to work out for you, period. And you have to believe that. But if we're being completely realistic, there's part of you that's expecting the worst or focusing on what you left behind a little bit too much. And so therefore, and yeah, I'm hearing certain connections to it potentially, but I feel like you will, in certain other ways, putting this in the reverse, be expecting the best. And let's let that take over, and let's let that prosper and work in your favor once again. But I do feel like all the meanwhile, you deserve whatever we're sparking throughout this day, whatever Ten of Cups, Empress energy you're taking on or will be soon enough. I'm hearing investment. And naturally, whatever you're manifesting is going to entail certain levels of investing, whether it's more so just energy, could be a multitude of things, of course. But I do feel like all the meanwhile, some of which may have to put a chunk of money or several towards whatever this is. It could be an emotional investment, all right? But you're communicating yourself to victory. Beautiful. Let's pull a couple more before we wrap this up, because I am just so thirsty. The Hermit card, the Six of Wands, and the Lovers. You're choosing victory. You're choosing something of importance for yourself. And Spirit saying, whether you can fully or at all realize that currently throughout this day and surrounding it, or even moving forward to a certain extent, to a certain point, you will love this. For some, you're going to love that individual. For some, it's going to be a love for that location, that the circumstances, the doors that could open due to who or whatever this situation is for you. But once again, you're very victorious. But Spirit's saying, don't forget that when you take on whatever this is for you, you will need some significant alone time, whether it's a connection to somebody or a situation otherwise. So the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card, we need to be honest about what this passionate new beginning is for you and what it's going to entail, what you need to do to prepare for it, and what you need to do to make it last, all right? That ongoing effort, and I'm hearing the word sustainability, and I just feel like there are certain stresses that will stem from it if we're being completely realistic, and you might be experiencing certain stresses throughout this day, but nothing you haven't been prepared for, all right? If need be, you can compare it to certain other options, opportunities, if you will, other doors that could potentially open. But when it feels right It's simply right. All right, you're manifesting this. You should be so damn proud. Beautiful. So if this was truly helpful, sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.